At the end of your day, turn to the nightly newsletter. One email every night. All the top stories handpicked by our team. Sign up at nightlynews.com.
Your one news source. This is News Center 1.
Good evening, I'm Shadows, and this is News Center 1 at 5:30. Well, that project may have stalled, as we've told you this week, but hope is not entirely lost for the Keystone XL oil pipeline project. That permitting application process that's underway in South Dakota for a portion of the proposed pipeline will not be affected by a request from operator TransCanada to the U.S. government to suspend its review of the project. On Monday, TransCanada asked the U.S. State Department to delay consideration of the Canada to Texas pipeline, citing uncertainties about the route that it would take through Nebraska. During a briefing, White House spokesman Josh Earnest says that political posturing may be behind those calls to pause the review.
There was a legitimate reason to hold this up while it was in the midst of a legal and judicial proceeding in Nebraska. And that did delay the consideration of this proposal, primarily because that legal process was having some impact on the potential final route of the pipeline. So at that stage, it made sense for there to be a delay. We've talked about how aggressively advocates on both sides of this issue have politicized this particular infrastructure project. I would venture to say that there's probably no infrastructure project in the history of the United States that's been as politicized as this one.
South Dakota Public Utilities Commission Chairman Chris Nelson is saying that the panel will continue to review the project to determine whether to approve for the second time in 5 years construction of the South Dakota leg of that pipeline, which would cut through our state. A consumer alert for you tonight that may have you reading the fine print just a little bit closer. More small businesses are going after customers who post negative posts online in their reviews. It's becoming so much of a problem that our own U.S. Senator John Thune is stepping in to try and stop that practice. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez reports.
The power of a keystroke. Scathing online reviews fighting bad service. But can the company fight back?
We were scared. We were stressed. We had no idea what was actually going to happen.
Jen Palmer's husband ordered her gifts from a website called cleargear.com. She says she never got them, so she posted a harsh review saying these people are horrible to deal with. But then the retailer charged the couple $3,500.
What scared me more wasn't the fact that they were coming after us because I wrote a bad review, but it was because they were hitting his credit for something I did.
They're called non-disparagement clauses, allowing companies to take action if a customer's bad review could hurt their bottom line, and they're popping up more often, from online retailers to wedding vendors.
We see it as an issue of consumer rights, consumer freedom.
Senator John Thune is the chairman of the Commerce Committee. He's introduced legislation to ban customer gag clauses nationwide.
This is really sort of online bullying, when you intimidate and create an atmosphere of fear that a consumer can't express their views about a product or service online.
But right now, the clauses are allowed in every state except California. So what should you do before you bash a company online? First, read the fine print. If the clause is in the contract, you may want to take your business elsewhere. Second, don't make things up. There's a fine line between a bad review and defamation. And third, don't ignore it. If a company does fine you for a bad review and sends the bill to a collection agency, it could ding your credit score for years. That's what happened to Jen Palmer's husband, so they sued Cleargear, and after years of court battles, a judge awarded them $307,000. Cleargear's parent company did not immediately respond to our request for comment and did not respond to the lawsuit. The website's current owner told NBC News the brand will be dissolved later this month.
If you don't want bad reviews, don't provide bad service. It seems so common sense to me.
And there is a hearing on that proposed bill that was scheduled for today on Capitol Hill. A similar measure was introduced in the House earlier this year, and the authors of that legislation hope to get it passed by the end of this year. A man who pleaded guilty in the beating death of another man in Rapid City has now been sentenced to 25 years behind bars. 29-year-old Daryl Espinosa initially was charged with second-degree murder in the May 2014 death of 59-year-old Lars Greeley. Espinosa pleaded guilty to manslaughter under a deal with prosecutors and was sentenced after emotional testimony from relatives of Greeley who forgave Espinoza but said that they still hold him accountable for that death. Authorities say that the killing happened after Espinoza and Greeley had been drinking with others at an apartment complex. Espinoza says he does not remember the incident because he was drunk at the time. The Pennington County Sheriff's Office issuing a warrant for the arrest of 49-year-old Ronald Swallow of Hot Springs, that in connection with a series of robberies. Swallow is wanted for questioning by the Rapid City Police Department as a suspect in recent armed casino robberies that started back in August. Anyone with information on Swallow's whereabouts is encouraged to call police. That number, as you see on your screen, 394-4134. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And as we hit the middle of the trading week, the first down day for the large index, the Dow Jones losing 51 points, 17,868. The NASDAQ Composite down 3 at 5,142. The S&P down 7 at 2,102. And gold is down $7 and a dime to $1,107 even on this day of trade. Well, it has been a long road for the community of Delmont, but finally the fire department is fully equipped for the first time since that May 10th tornado that ripped through that small community. The department lost its fire hall with 3 fire trucks and a rescue van inside during that Mother's Day twister that damaged or destroyed 84 structures in and around Delmont and injured 9 people there. The fire department now has access to all of the equipment that it needs to fight fires, thanks to donations of equipment and money. The National Weather Service rated that twister as an EF2 with a peak wind speed of 130 miles per hour. Now, Bob has been mentioning snow chances in our forecast. NewsCenter1's Erica Horvatine talks with Rapid City's street department to find out how they're getting ready for winter 2015.
The first snow is around the corner, and the street department is ready to take on the winter season. Around 9,000 tons of sodium chloride and around 7,000 tons of sand have been stocked since summer, and equipment is on deck.
We're going through for the second time and checking to make sure our trucks are ready to go. We do have all of our materials and chemicals and that sort of thing that we need for snow removal operations. We have all that on site now, so we're basically ready to go. If it snows, we'll be there.
The street department plays a vital role in keeping our community members safe on the road, especially in the beginning months when drivers are just starting to adjust to seasonal conditions.
We do work 24/7 during snow events, even if it's just light snow. You know, you still have possible freezing up on bridges and hills and areas that's shaded like the urban forested areas in the hills. And you have to work 24/7 to make sure that those areas are all safe.
The street department will be ready for the impairing weather conditions and plans to work as long as needed to make roads safe. But Brumbaugh still stresses to drive below the speed limit and to give yourself extra travel time. For NewsCenter1, I'm Erica Horvatine.
So once those snowflakes start falling, we all need to shake off a little bit of the rust behind the wheel, and I think it comes back pretty naturally. Kind of like riding a bike, just not in the snow.
There you go.
We got to remember just the basics of driving in slicker conditions. The salt silos are full, the sand bunkers are full, and
got to watch those bridges, you know, and the culverts. Oh. You know, that's where it's going to be slippery. The ground is still fairly warm. We've had a rather warm fall so far. So a lot of that will be melting out in the streets, but not on the bridges or those culverts. You can expect some slippery conditions there. Certainly in the grass, we'll see a little bit of a buildup as well. We already have some moisture on the radar. You can see it moving into the southern hills. Let's take a little closer look at this and see what we got. Already some of it, a few little flurries up there in the higher elevations of the Black Hills. And as our temperatures drop throughout the evening tonight, we'll be seeing some snow over the, I think the southern hills will probably get the brunt of it, up to a couple of inches in some areas. Hot Springs, Custer, you folks get a couple of inches of snow. Elsewhere, an inch or less is expected tonight.
Some of the white creeping into the green.
There you go.
It's that kind of time of year again. We'll get more details coming up with Bob in just a bit in his full forecast. We are back with more news after the break, right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
The sale was a huge hit, but guess what? Presidential Pawn is still overstocked, and we'd rather sell it than melt it. Rings, pendants, earrings, bracelets, thousands of items store-wide. Not 20%, not 50%, but 100% of our fine jewelry will be sold at half price. Half price. During this unprecedented one-week sale. Christmas is coming. What an opportunity. Mark your calendar. Don't miss out on this rare event. November 9th through the 14th. All jewelry 50% off. Only at the legendary Presidential Pawn in downtown Rapid City.
Our grand opening sale continues at Rushmore Honda. We're at our new location and we're celebrating with markdown prices. Shop over 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics, including over 50 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy an 07 GMC Sierra half-ton crew cab 4x4 $16,900. That's $3,000 below book. Or a 14 Mini Cooper Countryman all-wheel drive $23,500. That's $5,000 below book. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Thousands of subscribers have come to know Click Big Deals as the ultimate deal site, offering the biggest local deals 50% off or more. ClickBigDeals.com is the place to click and save big on products and services you use every day. So log on to ClickBigDeals.com now and get started. Drive Granite Automotive.
With the holiday season coming up, many are looking for a way to give back, and right here in our community, you can help the hungry. NewsCenter1's Monica Davis gets the scoop on the nonprofit organization Kids Against Hunger.
Since 2011, Kids Against Hunger has sent over 500,000 meals across the world.
This is our international meal. So we pack this meal. It's made of rice and soy that's fortified with protein, vitamins, vegetables, minerals. It was designed by food scientists for children who are starving. So from the Black Hills, from groups in the Black Hills, we've sent it to the Philippines, to Liberia, Sierra Leone, Haiti, Nepal, and our local reservations and the food banks.
Each bag has 6 servings and all the nutrition a child needs for an entire day. A tiny pouch that packs a major punch.
Well, groups come in, it takes about 10 people to form a packing line, and they scoop ingredients. They all get to wear a hairnet, which is a big plus. They weigh the bags, they seal the bags, and pack them in boxes.
People of all ages can volunteer to feed the hungry, a problem that some people choose to ignore.
You know, it is surprising to me that people are still starving to death. And, you know, when you see groups of kids that come in, especially to pack meals, this is something they can do with their own hands that could potentially save a life. And that's pretty powerful. You
can still help the fight against hunger, even if you don't form a packing line.
Right now we're needing donations, and people can donate even if they don't want to pack. The more donations we have, the longer they can pack, the more people they can feed.
To volunteer, you can visit them on Facebook or at kahrapidscity.org.
And if you'd like to get involved in that effort, next Thursday, November 12th, there is a community pack at South Canyon Lutheran Church that will take place from 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. Well, the cold weather is starting to creep in, and with it, well, we see some sign that there could be some snowflakes falling in our area as well. Question how much will stick and where those will fall. Bob Riggio joining us next with a look at your full forecast right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
With home delivery and simple do-it-yourself directions, installing your digital receiver, DVR, or cable modem is as easy as saying, alakazam, you technical wizard you. Save time, save money, install it yourself. Midco gives you more.
You've got priorities, things that need to be taken care of, and things to pay attention to. It's not easy, but you're making it work. At First Interstate Bank, we know the drill. And just as others are relying on you, you can rely on us to help keep you doing what you do best. Your world's a busy one, full of all kinds of financial choices. You've got people depending on you to make those decisions, and then make breakfast. Financial success on the go? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
With dual enrollment at WDT, you earn college and high school credit at the same time. And right now, dual enrollment classes are offered at a free or reduced rate and come with free books.
Dual enrollment is a good option for high school students. I'm enrolled in 2 schools and I work full-time and I still have a social life.
Save time and money. Choose from over 350 classes, including transferable generals. Log on to wdt.edu to learn more. Get started today. Visit wdt.edu.
We got the new TemperFlex, and it's got the spring and bounce of a traditional mattress.
You sink into it, but you can still move around.
And now that I have a TemperFlex, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
I flop down on the bed, and it's just like, oh, this is perfect.
I can sleep now through the night.
Change your sleep. Change your life. Change to Tempur-Pedic.
Better tomorrows start tonight at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer. Come in and get fitted for your new Tempur-Pedic today.
Do you have a teenage son with a hollow leg and 2 stomachs? Has your husband ever cleaned out the fridge for a snack? Are you hosting a couple of linebackers for dinner? Then this is the pizza for you. Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza. Pepperoni, Canadian bacon, crispy bacon, Italian sausage, and ground beef stuffed between 2 layers of scratch-made dough. Home make a large Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza for $12. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Your DVR is here, and you're not. No worries. Program your DVR to record your favorite shows from anywhere through your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Use Remote Record to put TV on your time. Midco gives you more.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, once again, I'd like to start off with the radar, get my name out of here. You can see already quite a bit of moisture moving into Fall River County, up into Custer County, up in the higher elevations of the Black Hills. A little bit of light snow falling up there, and that's what we expect to see throughout the evening tonight as our temperatures begin to drop. That moisture to our south should be changing over to snow. 49 our high, 39 our low temperature. 6:32 sun up, 4:39 the sun will be going down out at the airport. We have clouds overhead at the present time. Winds are out of the north at 13, giving us a little bit of a wind chill of 39, even though the ambient temperature is 45 degrees. Here's a big picture. Nothing going on in the center part of the country. Out east, it's rather quiet. All the moisture over the desert southwest, reaching all the way up into the Black Hills. Snow, you can see all these white areas that indicate snow in Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, and eventually we'll see some of that become more widespread in the Black Hills. I have some video from Flagstaff, Arizona. There's a little bit of that snow. They've already got about 5 inches, which is a record for this day for those folks. It's just a very nice scene here. You can see the little snow coming down. Pretty much that's what we expect. We're not looking for a lot of snow. The heavier amounts in the southern hills, possibly a couple of inches, and lesser amounts as you work your way north across the Black Hills. All right, let's move on. We're going to fly in and we'll take a closer look at all this, what's going on. Cooler day today than yesterday. All right, we know that. And here comes all that moisture coming in from Colorado down in Nebraska. This is tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m., and you can see the rain changing over into snow. And then things will be clearing out tomorrow afternoon. That's the good news. And then Friday, there'll be some areas of some widely scattered areas of some light rain showers, maybe a few little snow showers as well on Friday. But the brunt of the storm will be tonight, and we'll see that tonight. Here's the water equivalent of what we expect, possibly over an inch down in the Pine Ridge area, almost an inch in Custer, and about 7/10 in Rapid City. And looks like all of South Dakota will be getting a little bit of that moisture as indicated by the blue and green there. We don't know exactly how much, but everybody get a little bit of moisture from that storm system. High temperatures, 63 in Huron. These are today's a little warm. Look at there, Yankton, 72, 68 in the Sioux Falls. And you compare that to the west side of the state, and you can see our temperatures generally in the 40s across West River. All right, snowfall amounts, and you can see the snow will be coming in from the south. These are snowfall accumulations. And as I said, the southern hills, possibly a couple of inches, and lesser amounts as we move from the south to the north through the Black Hills. We don't expect to see much in the northern hills. Here in Rapid City, up to an inch possible, and the snow will be accumulated on the grass. Falling in the streets probably will be melting, with the exception of those culverts and bridges. So be very, very careful tomorrow morning as you head off to work. There will be some slippery conditions out there. All right, here's the forecast for tomorrow. 41 Spearfish, another cool day. 38 Custer, 44 Pine Ridge, 40 in Deadwood, 45 Belle Fourche, 44 in Sturgis, and we are expecting to see some clearing throughout the day, but not tonight. Tonight, light rain changing to snow, less than an inch out at the airport here in Rapid City, and as I said, higher amounts in the southern hills. You folks down in Hot Springs, Custer, Edgemont, don't be surprised if you get a couple of inches of snow when it's all said and done. And then things will be clearing out. We'll have some areas of some light snow in the morning. Should be clearing out by late morning and becoming mostly cloudy by the afternoon. A little bit breezy, winds out of the northwest, 10 to 15. Gusts to 30, 45, the expected high temperature tomorrow. Then tomorrow evening, partly cloudy skies, 25 and less wind with those winds out of the northwest, 5 to 10. Here's the 7-day forecast. We'll keep these cool temperatures in the area on Friday, 43. And then the weekend, we're still holding out for plenty of sunshine, middle 50s and possibly even 60 on Sunday. ClickBigDeals.com. Get a $20 coupon to the Enigma restaurant for just $10. That's a 50% savings, and that one's still available.
So even though we get some winter weather, things are going to warm back up for the weekend. So
it'll be nice for the weekend.
Not bad to hear. Thank you, Bob. Final golf tip segment of the year is coming up next right here.
Light up your home with Patriot Lighting from Menards. The Jacob Outdoor Wall Light is available in oil-rubbed bronze, white, or black finish with clear seated glass. $19.99 each. The Harmony Outdoor Wall Light is available in a white or black finish with clear glass. $24.99 each. Add style and security to your home with a new lock set by Schlage. Right now, buy any keypad deadbolt and receive a passage knob or lever of your choice free. There are over 200 items to choose from, and they're all on sale.
Save big money at Menards.
South Dakota undergraduate students continue to find a high-quality education at Chadron State College, thanks to the Chadron State Eagle Rate. It's more affordable than ever to be a part of Chadron State's proud tradition. Find the major you want with CSC's outstanding on-campus and online programs. With a degree from CSC, you'll have the tools to succeed in your career. South Dakota students, take advantage of the Chadron State Eagle Rate today. Call 1-800-CHADRON or visit csc.edu.
Once a day, every day, 365 days a year, you can get your car washed for only $24.95 per month at Super Clean Tunnel Wash in Rapid City. That's right, just $24.95 per month, and your car can shine no matter what the weather outside is doing. Spring, summer, fall, and winter mean nothing to the folks at Super Clean Tunnel Wash, and at $24.95 a month, the weather shouldn't matter to you either. Get to Super Clean Tunnel Wash, get the sticker on your windshield, and say hello to a great-looking vehicle all year long. Only from Super Clean Tunnel Wash on Campbell Street in Rapid City.
How much does it cost to buy marijuana in Rapid City today?
$20.
$25.
$50.
$100? Only $1. Kids can buy marijuana right now in Rapid City for as little as $1 to $5.
If you think your kids aren't doing drugs because they can't afford it, think again. Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
Well, folks, unfortunately, it's that time of the year, the end of our golf tips segment. But don't worry, we have definitely saved the best for last. Again, welcome to the very last JR's Golf Tips. JR, when I watch golf on TV, what impresses me the most is when a professional makes a bad shot, misses a long or a putt. They forget about it. I mean, after that hole, they move on to the next hole, and it seems like they just forget about it and they just get focused back into their golf game.
They do. They've got the ability to do that, and
I don't.
For the rest of us.
Yeah, for the rest of us, I get pretty frustrated, and I carry that.
Right. So for the rest of us, as we did last year, and because of the popularity, everybody wanted to bring it back.
All right. There we go.
A segment on how to throw the golf club. But first, I think we emphasize that don't throw your putter. Throw any club in your bag, but just don't throw your putter. I do not throw my putter, okay?
All right.
So when you throw a club, just take it right here. I know you're mad and everything, but...
I got another don't do. Don't throw it in the water.
No, don't. Like McElroy threw his iron in the water here.
John Daly. Remember John Daly?
Yep.
Threw his in the water.
Yeah, no, don't throw it in the water.
No,
just,
that's not
Just take it about right here and throw it at something just... So
you got the balance point.
Yep, you got the balance point, kind of like a baton.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're mad, so you can throw it hard. It's not going to break as long as you hit the butt end on something solid.
Don't throw.
Yeah, don't throw it head first.
No.
So just
like that.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, pick it up. Put it back in your bag.
Yeah.
You know, release
not
the
bent,
frustration, and then move on to the next hole. Right?
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. There you go, folks. How to throw your putter, or not your putter, I'm sorry. How to throw your club without damaging the club. Thanks a lot, JR.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it all year long.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All
nice.
right. All right, join us next year on Golf Tips.
Having problems fixing your piece of equipment? Come on in. Need some bearings or a custom hydraulic hose? Come on in. Are you in need of a part that's just not made anymore? We can machine one. Come on in. Are you in the market for a pressure washer or parts cleaner? Come on in. Need something welded or fabricated? Come on in. Some people don't really know what we do. If you are one of those people, come on in. Come on in to Adams ISC for all your industrial needs. We are located at 2090 Deadwood Avenue in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Be our guest and experience the magic of Disney's Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Beauty and the Beast serves up an unforgettable evening of entertainment.
Tickets on sale for November 9th and 10th at GotMine.com, the Silverado Franklin, and the Civic Center box office.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Good morning.
Hey, your daddy's home. I bet you're happy about that.
Yeah.
For protecting our lives, our liberty, and our freedom,
My daddy wanted me to give you this.
we all salute you.
Thank you very much.
To those who sacrificed, and to those still serving today, Shields says thank you.
Drive Granite Automotive.
Well, he has a weather personality almost as big as our own Bob Riggio, but not quite. NBC's Al Roker will be making his way to North Dakota and South Dakota coming up next week. As he attempts to do the unthinkable, he wants to set the world record for the fastest time ever for reporting the weather from all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Roker will be in Fargo, North Dakota and Sioux Falls on Monday, and his reports will air across NBC platforms, including right here on NewsCenter1. So we'll look forward to that.
Good luck.
Racking up the frequent flyer miles, planes, trains, and
right.
automobiles to get him around the country.
What a great movie. What a great movie that was. All right, let's take a look at the radar once again. You can see the moisture streaming into the southern hills. That'll be changing over to snow. A couple of inches in the southern hills, maybe an inch here in Rapid City.
Yeah, and we'll see you back here tonight at 10.
$1. That's all it takes to start enjoying a membership at Planet Fitness. 4 quarters will get you the best equipment in our judgment-free zone. So join Planet Fitness now for just $1 down and $10 a month.
Join Planet Fitness of Rapid City and Rushmore Mall for only $1 down. Sale ends November 11th.
Are you ready for an exciting career that never goes out of style? Our December cosmetology class has more to offer than just hair. Enroll in Headlines Academy's December 7th cosmetology class by November 1st and receive a $1,000 scholarship. Military scholarships also available. Financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, call or stop by and visit us in the Tuscany Square on Omaha Street, Rapid City. Are you ready to make headlines? For information on financial aid, scholarships, and gainful employment disclosures, please visit headlinesacademy.com.
What does your insurance actually do when it's not doing insurance? What if you could get help with more often? And you could also plan amazing trips. Save on event tickets or hotel rooms. Even get rescued roadside. You can when you're a member and your insurance is AAA. Insurance that's not just insurance.
A pregnant woman dead.
I need EMTs. This baby is still alive.
And one mystery. Nigerian syndicate gives birth to a dozen more.
I did not see this coming.
New Mysteries of Laura, tonight on NBC. And get the NBC app. Tonight, a disturbed student
I found this under his bed.
puts a school on lockdown.
Start sweeping the campus.
And the terror is just beginning.
Nobody move. We got a bomb.
New Chicago PD, tonight on NBC. And get the NBC app.
$1. That's all it takes to start enjoying a membership at Planet Fitness. 4 quarters will get you the best equipment in our judgment-free zone. So join Planet Fitness now for just $1 down and $10 a month.
Join Planet Fitness of Rapid City.